Good evening. My name is Darren Johnson. I'm going to be doing Chapter 7, the effective lesson for EDFD 5063. So the topics we'll discuss are listed as follows: the meaning of direct instruction, teaching a lesson while using direct instruction methods, understanding the concepts of learning, and instructional discussions. What is direct instruction? Classroom lessons where teachers give information directly to the student and structures class time to reach a set of clearly defined objectives. As you can see, we have the I do, we do, you do method listed below. Direct instruction. These teaching functions include teaching in small steps with student practice after each step, guiding students during initial practice, and ensuring that all students experience a high level of successful practice. So this is the overall map of direct instruction, and starting from the introduction and review all the way to the evaluation. So as you can see, this is it's a famous diagram that I've seen to come across a few times prior to me in undergrad, and also now in the graduate course I've seen that it came up again. Main points in direct instruction lesson: stating a clear objective in conjunction with the lesson, reviewing to prerequisite information, new material is presented, providing independent practice, assessing of performance and including feedback, and distributing practice and review. Creating direct instruction in the lesson: stating clear learning objectives. What goal or skill do you want your students to achieve? Presenting the lesson, creating the wow factor to draw students in. Relating the lesson to the students' interests, and also the importance of the lesson, how relevant it is to the students. Reviewing prerequisite information, looking at previous lessons with new material, surveying that all students have mastered previous lessons, reminding students of all what they have learned, knowing how to incorporate it within the new material. And that's really big on, especially with prerequisite information, because basically you're building on information prior to the grade that they were in, or prior to the lesson, and also establish that on top of the new material, because you just kind of learning is like a building block basically. Creating a direct instruction lesson: presenting new material, structure the lesson to logically organize, repetition of important points, using direct and clear simple language. Effective explanations is the core of teaching. You want to be effective with your explanation. You want to make sure that you align the explanation to where all students in the classroom understand where you're going with the lesson. Providing examples, demonstrations, models, and illustrations. A variety of activities in the lesson can capture the student's attention. And then pacing yourself as a teacher to make sure that you have ample amount of time spent on each topic. You don't want to hone in on one topic and then you spend less time on others, because they won't be as effective in conclusion with the lesson. Learning probes, conducting feedback from students about the lesson, independent practice, having students work on their own practice to master the skill on their own, assessing performance, provide feedback. An example of that would be exit tickets. The practice and review. The practice or review increases retention on many kinds of knowledge. Homework gives the student a chance to practice the skill learned in one setting, which is at home, and also at another setting, which is in school. And so homework is very effective, I do see, in the school setting and also in the home setting as well. So all this information that we got about direct instruction, this is about applying it to the classroom. So for the first thing would be present the lesson to the students first, under getting them like I said, bringing in that wow factor, get the students to know what the lesson or where we're about to be engaged in as a class. So you will model the new material. So you will model, for example, let's say the plant cycle. You will model to the students how the plant cycle starts and where it ends. The next thing will be have students conduct the model. So conduct the I do, we do, you do model individual, and then they'll make that transition into a group setting and model that model along with their peers. And then lastly, have students master the skill on their own, independent practice. And so having students go more in depth with the plant cycle as the previous example that I used, and then having them go by themselves to get an understanding of what or how the plant grows, and the different steps that it takes for a plant to grow basically. And so this is my bibliography. Two very good sources that I use, for one being the book that we have provided in the classroom, and then another great website that I found geared towards direct instruction. I definitely feel like those two sources are very beneficial to my presentation, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I thank you.